Champagne soaked my dress before I even said I do. The bottle crashed to the floor. The crowd froze. My sister stood center stage, red-faced and smirking. She pointed at me like I was a villain in her story. "This is what you get for acting like you're better." Then came the cake, 3 tiers of white velvet crushed by her bare hands. Gasps, silence, shattered porcelain. And then my mother, stepping in like it was all a therapy session. "She just needs to let it out." She hugged her, while I stood there, dripping in champagne and silence. I said nothing, not then. But that night, while they laughed in the kitchen, I did what no one expected. I pulled the tuition deposit for my sister's out-of-state college, canceled the wire transfer, flagged her account as suspicious activity. I froze the lease co-signed in my name. The apartment she toured last month? Gone. Voided. By morning, she had no dorm, no apartment, no plan A. But at 7:30 a.m., they got the real news. And that was the part I'd been saving. Growing up, it was always her. Emily cried louder. Emily needed more. Emily was sensitive. I was quiet, sharp, precise. That made me cold. Our parents catered to her chaos like it was a gift. When I got scholarships, they said she needed encouragement too. When I got engaged, they said not to make her feel left behind. But I wasn't better. I just worked harder. That was my sin. The signs started 6 months before the wedding. Little jabs, snide remarks disguised as jokes. "Wow, who knew you'd be the first one married? Your fiancé's cute. I'd flirt with him if he weren't so stiff." I let it go. Family, right? Then came the dress fitting. She wore white. I asked why. She rolled her eyes. "No one's gonna mistake me for the bride. Don't be so insecure." The day after, she posted a picture of us, cropped to show only her. Captioned, "Some of us were born to wear the spotlight." My fiancé noticed. My friends noticed. Even the planner asked if I wanted her removed from the bridal party. I didn't, because I needed her close. She thought I was soft because I stayed quiet, but I wasn't soft. I was patient. That night, after the wreckage, she passed out in my mother's guest room, drunk, unapologetic. My mother blamed stress, said I should be the bigger person. So I did exactly that. First, I called the college financial office. The deposit hadn't cleared yet. Perfect timing. I pulled it. Without it, her acceptance was null. Second, the apartment. I'd co-signed because her credit was trash. I flagged the lease as fraudulent. Had my lawyer forward a cease letter. Third, the scholarship board. She'd gotten a recommendation from me months ago. I emailed them a revised statement, regretfully withdrawing my endorsement due to behavioral concerns. And then, my final move. 2 months earlier, she drunkenly confessed to using fake IDs to work in clubs. She laughed about it, thought it made her edgy. What she didn't know was I recorded it. Not out of spite, just instinct. That recording, I forwarded it anonymously to her school's disciplinary board and CC'd the dean. At 7:30 a.m., Emily woke up to her name trending, privately. Calls from the housing office, a revoked acceptance letter, a text from her advisor saying they were reviewing eligibility. She ran to my mother's room, sobbing. I was already gone. Checked into a suite downtown with my new husband. They called me 5 times. I didn't pick up. Then came the email. Subject, "Why are you doing this?" I didn't respond. The confrontation came a week later. She stormed into my condo, eyes bloodshot, voice shaking. "You ruin everything!" I sipped my coffee, calm, composed. "No, Emily, you did that." She blinked. No witty comeback, no screaming, just silence. That was new. My mother followed up hours later, accused me of being cruel, said Emily was just acting out. I reminded her the damage wasn't emotional, it was financial, documented, traceable, earned. And for once, she didn't argue. The fallout was quiet but permanent. Emily moved back home, took a gap year that stretched into 2. She tried to post about mental health and family betrayal, but no one bought it, because people remembered the cake, the screaming, the video footage someone uploaded and never took down. Meanwhile, I lived. My husband and I traveled. We built something real, quietly, steadily. No chaos, no sabotage, just peace. And I didn't miss her, not even a little. They called me heartless. I call it boundaries. Let people think you're soft. Let them misread your silence. Then move when it counts. Quiet isn't weakness, it's timing. And revenge, real revenge, it's not loud, it's permanent.